everyone here at West Georgia Cornhole. I am so excited to announce our new lineup of competition level bags that are ACL approved. We've been working on these bags for quite a while now, and we are ecstatic to get them in your hands. There's a lot of different styles of bags with different combinations of fabric to best suit your style and strategy for playing. But before we jump in, a couple of things to talk about that apply to all of the competition level bags. They are all sewn with a double-stitched inseam and a non-intrusive double-stitched closure seam at the top of the bags. They're made with the highest quality materials and fabrics, and they're sewn together with upholstery thread so you know they're not going to come apart. We use an automated stitching pattern to have a perfectly sewn bag every single time. The consistency will always be there. Our stitching pattern has rounded corners so you can say goodbye to the days of clogging the hole. And because the corners are rounded, it's much more comfortable in your hand when throwing, so you have a much more consistent release every single time. Our pellet filling is rounded spherical pellets, so the pellets don't clump up together inside the bag. It gives you a much higher percentage of throwing a flatter bag when you release it. And not to mention, it feels so much more comfortable in your hand. Before we jump in, we wanted to let you know about something that's new and very exciting, but it'll help you pick out the type of bag that best suits you. We have a speed rating system that we have developed throughout the testing of these bags to figure out which bags are faster, which bags have more control, which bags have better sticking capabilities. And all of these different bags have a very particular strategy that you can use them for. We have 6 different levels of speeds of the fabrics that we use in the making of these bags. We have tacky, sticky, firm, control, slide, fast, and slick, all paired with the number that helps identify the speed rating. Tacky being 0, sticky being 1, firm being 2, control being 3, slide being 4, fast being 5, and slick being 6. How we determine a bag's rating is based off of the different fabrics that are on each side. So for instance, one bag might have a tacky fabric on one side and a firm fabric on another, giving it a score of 0-2. With that being said, let's jump in and check out these awesome bags. First up is the most classic bag of all time. It's our bomber bag, and we have been making this for a long time now, so we are very sure about how good it plays. Although it looks a little different now, it's still the same high quality bag that you've always been playing with. The bomber bag is made from twill fabric on one side and suede fabric on the other, and has a speed rating of 1.5. With its speed rating, it makes it the most middle ground diverse bag that there is. Its best application is for classic cornhole play, doing what you've always loved. There's a lot of different opportunities and possibilities that you can use this bag for. In your hand, the bomber bag has a very comfortable feel and it's very easy to throw. Our stealth bomber bag is another bag that we've been making for a long time as well, and it is our most selling bag of all time. It's made of our weave and suede fabrics. With a speed rating of 1.2, it makes it one of the most strategic bags in our lineup. It's the perfect bag for getting the bag exactly where you want it to go almost every single time. The feel of the bag, it's a little soft and it is very comfortable to throw. Next up is a new bag, and it's our Air Force One bag. It's made from our twill and our carpet fabrics. With a speed rating of 3.5, it's a very good bag for precise controlled sliding. You have a range of speeds that you can use to slide. It's definitely a very easy bag to throw, and throwing with the carpet side down is one of the most comfortable feeling throws you'll ever make. Next up, appropriately named the Blitz Bomber. It's one of the fastest bags that'll be out here on the market. It's made of our jersey and our silk fabrics. With a speed rating of 4.6, its best uses will be for strategic placement and pushing. Lots of pushing. If you have a knack for setting your bags up in front of the hole for a block and pushing them in at the end, this is the bag for you. It's a little slippery, but it is downright fun to throw. Next up is my favorite bag that we have ever made. It's our Apache Bags. It's made of our weave and jersey material and has a speed rating of 2.4. The Apache Bag has the most calibrated sliding of all of the bags. It's by far the most comfortable bag to hold in your hand, and it has the most consistency. One of the unique features about the Apache Bag is the jersey fabric that's included with it, because it gives it a sense of soft, rigidity at the same time. That means that the pellets inside your bag are going to be evenly distributed throughout the bag, which means you have a much higher percentage of throwing a flat bag every time. It's not something that a lot of bag manufacturers think about with the fabrics that they choose, but when we choose our fabrics, we ensure that it's going to distribute the pellets evenly when you throw the bags. And lastly, we have 2 sets of bags that have some pretty wild material choices, but we know that you're gonna like them. We have the Blackhawk. It's made of our weave and a rubber grip material. It has a speed rating of 0.2. It is best used for controlled sliding and blocking. Definitely blocking. If you know that your opponent is not very good at airmail, but is really good at sliding, this is a good bag to use because it's very difficult to push this bag. The Blackhawk has a very rigid and flat feel in your hand when you throw it. Last but not least, our most insane bag ever, the Jekyll and Slide. It's made with our silk fabric on one side and our rubber grip material on the other. With a speed rating of 0.6, this bag is certainly on the opposite ends of the spectrum. It can be used for very solid blocks and very strong pushes. If your accuracy is on point, this could be one of the most useful bags you will ever throw. It's got a very rigid and flat feel to it when you throw it. Thanks for watching the video. We hope it was very informative for you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us through email or social media. We would love to get a set of these bags in your hands, and we'd love to know what you think. See you later.